Yo mensen, welkom bij een nieuwe video hier op Eerlijke Melk. Vandaag gaan we weer verder waar we gebleven waren. De vorige aflevering zijn we naar de verboden biep toegegaan. Hebben wij een boek gekregen, hebben wij iets gezien over een bepaald meisje. En ook met de Agent Magic wat wij hebben. Te zien heb ik nu even wat andere kleren aangedaan. Ik zal het even laten zien. Het zit nog steeds de normale. Er is alleen wat... ja, wat ik allemaal al gekregen heb, zeg maar. En hetzelfde met hier. Ik kan ook aankiezen om dit aan te doen, zeg maar. Hetzelfde met de hand, heb ik precies ook. Dus ja. Dus laten we gewoon verder gaan waar we gebleven waren. Dus laten we naar professor Victor gaan voor de boek.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Okay. Kijk, bij nou level 7. Kijk, dit was een kist die wij vergeten waren. Gast. Is gewoon normaal. Even kijken. Spelcombination pack dus toe. Laten we gewoon even naar de... Even kijken. We hebben een mail gekregen. Oké, we gaan naar de gear. Zo, kijk, dit is ook wat mooier, I guess. Ja. Maar ik kreeg net iets. Ik wil even kijken wat ik nou weer kreeg. Het was iets met mijn quest. Even kijken, challenges. Hier. Quests. Hier kan ik dus ook dingen krijgen, zoals jullie zagen. De cape. Je kunt ook alleen een cape dragen. Laat gewoon lekker deze doen, joh. Deze is gewoon ziek. Wat ik ook al kiezen is de hoodie op of de hoodie af. Maar ik vind de hoodie af veel mooier, want hier lijkt nu op een assassin. En we spelen geen Assassin's Creed. Collections kunnen we ook altijd bekijken. Die zet eigenlijk alles wat ik al heb. Als ik een keer de ogen heb, dan ga ik deze aanklikken, de Skull Mask. Lijkt me wel mooi. Maar we zullen wel zien. Ik kan level 7. Hebben we toevallig ook skills wat we kunnen doen? Ik denk hier met talents. Dus laten we gewoon gaan waar we gebleven waren. Dankjewel, Pep.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Oké. Roadmap. Oké.
Professor Fig and Weasley.
Expelliarmus. Die wil ik eigenlijk wel hebben eigenlijk. Ja, ik wil Expelliarmus hebben. Expelliarmus.
I've asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Oh, dit zijn nee. Ik moet hier naar quest. Dit is in oh, dat is volgens mij even een map. Roadmap. Hogwarts. Ja. Ja, ik weet niet hoe ik dat moet doen, dat zoek ik dan wel op. Voor nu gaan we gewoon naar de klas toe. Zaten we daar travelen en dan... Ja. Dat is wel makkelijker. Ik wil dus wel graag Expelliarmus. Alleen weet ik niet hoe ik ooit voor mijn leven die fights moet doen nu. Betekent dat ik gewoon met die rollen moet doen. Zo. Weet je wat? Ik ga gewoon naar de les toe.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly, take your mandrake in the new pot and catch out the soil!
Nice.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Ja, dankjewel. Nou, easy peasy.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
I wonder if hippogriffs like not grass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Okay.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion.
Nou,
As
over
long as it
9
goes-
minuten.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now,
Okay.
what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Ik heb handschoenen aan.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. Here we are. Home of the Chinese... Go on. See that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. And they'll do the rest. Look at that! That's anything they can get their hands on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Oké. Laten we dan terug naar klas.
I'll see you back in class.
Joe. Ik ben wel lekker eerder dan jou. Laat ik dit maar even collecten. Kan altijd handig zijn. Oh, wacht. Het zegt dat ik ze niet, zeg maar, hier naartoe gewoon. Oh, wat? Geld.
The edges mustn't curl and turn brown like that.
Zo.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, I shall end our lesson here.
Nog 6 minuten.
Sorry, Mr. Clopton.
Goedendag mevrouw.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Thank you, Professor, but looking after plants isn't all that thrilling to me.
I think you'll come to see that the fruit is well worth the labour. As we herbologists like to say, tend to your plants and they'll tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Oké, maar ga ik even lekker niet doen, joh. Ja, doe wel. Wat is dit? Oh. Nou, oké. Quest. Laten we hier maar naartoe gaan dan. No plants. Boeit echt letterlijk niemand. Sorry dat ik het zeg. Potion class. Ja, dat doen we dadelijk wel. Ik ga eerst even deze twee doen. En professor Haddock assignment. Forwarding attacks by dodging roll. She also wants to me cast Indencio for a few enemies. My field guide will not guide me through this assignment, but my map could still prove useful. Maar ik weet niet wat die meet with live as a student until Professor Pick return. Meet with Nettie. Ja, oké. Laten we naar Luken toe gaan, zou ik maar zeggen. Waar is dat helemaal? Dat is daar helemaal. Oh ja, het is ook weer heel erg lekker slim. Laten we die lekker daar neerzetten zo. Ook weer lekker handig dat we daar niet iets hebben.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Sorry, maar dat boeit me echt niet. Ja, sorry, maar dat interesseert me echt gewoon niet. At het moment. Door deze deuren, zo. Gaan we hier naartoe. Nou oké, laten we hier naartoe gaan gewoon. Maar moet nog even inladen. Lol. Ja, hé, ik heb hier wel gewoon iets. Ja, ik weet dat ik daar naartoe moet. Oh, dit is het pleintje. Oh, leuk hoor. Dat is ook een pijnklok. Lucan. Even met Demi.
Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
Zeker.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Okay.
Nicely done.
Oh. Uit.
Something.
Incendio. Incendio.
That's it.
Uit.
Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Ja, zeker. Nou, dan kom ik gelijk bij jou, jongen. Om even...
Is the final round of crossed wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
Absoluut.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Ik ga met Natasha Onai.
Natty.
Then let's get started.
Hoeveel man nu?
We can make this a real victory.
4 man. Oké. Nu gaan jullie eraan, jongen. Oh, rood is...
Like a winner.
You're better than that! That's pretty good.
Incendio.
There goes my way.
Incendio. Incendio. Incendio.
Hoppa. Zo doen we dat.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just getting started.
I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough for competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned a tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Moet je wel bijhouden, jongeman. Oké. Wat is deze? Dit is de potion class. Nou, laten we maar gewoon naar haar toe lopen. Zou ik maar zeggen. 310 meter van ons vandaan. Laten we maar gauw daar naartoe gaan dan maar, hè. Hé, Hagrid huisje. Hagrid. Zou Hagrid hier nog leven eigenlijk? Hagrid. Hagrid met mijn. Gewoon aan het sneaken.
This looks intriguing.
Nou, laten we maar gewoon even gelijk naar de gate toe gaan. Het is, kijk, ik heb nu het hoedje wel op, maar je niet zien. Waar leg je daarvan, jongen? Nou, laat ik maar gewoon naar haar toe gaan. Basic, maar dat is... Oh. Zoals je ziet kan ik ook gewoon aanklikken van, joh, dit wil ik hebben, dit wil ik niet hebben. Het eerst even...
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit. Try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Okay,
Be
good
on
to
your
hear.
guard.
Be on my guard, I will. I know.
On here?
The old Quidditch goalpost. Good thing the Ministry banned underage thought.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Wacht. Voordat we verder gaan van Help the Stranger. Gaan we even naar challenges. Ik bedoel naar quest. Want dadelijk is Help of Help the Stranger. Je moet nu successful avoid enemy attacks by judging rolling. Dus dat ga ik nu ook even doen. Ga ik lekker rollen 10 keer. Dus dat, dit. Dus ik hoop dat we eigenlijk bij een fight kunnen komen.
They must have come this way. Think!
Dit wordt een battle.
Who did you think I might have seen? I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you. Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You there! I see. I quit now while you're still alive. Incendio. You will not survive this fight!
Nog meer. Hallo.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Nou, ik ga nu wel dodgen.
Stop right there! Potato, we can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
What on earth
Oh.
just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Incendio.
We gaan even kijken of we de quest hebben gehaald. Maar ik denk het niet, want ik ging niet echt dodgen. Hier, kijk, 4. Ja. Komt wel.
Are you alright?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I'm not sure old vine-covered pillars are worth studying.
Well, I think anything concerning Merlin is worth pursuing, and I shall have you know, no one has yet managed to figure out how they work. but I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Okay.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens.
Oh, hier.
What should I do now?
Incendio! This is uncharted territory. Beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Nou, dat is easy.
How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
Speak to nowhere. Okay.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research.
Okay.
My guess is that each will also require mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
No problemo.
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Ik zag hier ook al een chest. Die ik eigenlijk wel heel graag hebben. Alleen... Ik weet dus niet waar. Oh, hier. Aight. Kijk, dat is weer goed om te horen dat we die... dan vind ik deze... Ja, dat past wel denk ik wel meer. Ja. Collections. Oké. Nou, dan gaan we naar... Kijk, bij combat hebben we iets. Oh, dan krijg ik wat dit. En hier bij exploration. Oké, dan krijgen we een... Oké. Nou, dan gaan we naar de map. Dan naar de quest. Potion class. Locate op de map. Dat is daar. En dat is... Travel. Zo. Op naar de potion les.
be Aura's or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Nou, nu voor ons is de potionles. Voordat we naar de potionles gaan, ga ik hier wel weer de aflevering mee afsluiten. Hebben jullie genoten? Druk zeker dat duimpje omhoog. En het enige wat ik nog kan zeggen is later.